everyone, I hope you guys are doing fine. I welcome you all to the day 21 of C Inter Question series. And today we have two topics, Essay 550 that is related party and Essay 560 subsequent events. So let's get started.
Question number 1 is the nature of related party relationships and transactions may in circumstances give rise to higher risks of material misstatement of financial statements than transactions with unrelated parties. Explain with the help of at least 3 examples. अगर रिलेटेड पार्टी ट्रांजैक्शंस नॉर्मल कोर्स ऑफ बिजनेस में हुआ है तब तो उसमें कोई भी हायर रिस्क ऑफ मटेरियल मिसस्टेटमेंट के चांसेस नहीं है, बट अगर वो नॉर्मल कोर्स ऑफ बिजनेस में नहीं है then it may give rise to higher risks of material misstatement of the financial statement than transactions with unrelated parties. Now, 3 examples of this are: related parties may operate through an extensive and complex range of relationships and structures with a corresponding increase in the complexity of related party transactions. Second, information systems may be ineffective at identifying or summarizing transactions and outstanding balances between an entity and its related parties. Third, related party transactions may not be conducted under normal market terms and conditions. For example, some related party transactions may be conducted with no exchange of considerations. Question number 2 is P Limited is a company from a business group ABCD and is engaged in trading of garments. The promoters of the company are promoters and directors of some other group of companies also. You have been appointed as an auditor of P Limited. P Limited has entered into various intercompany transactions within group companies during the year which are outside its normal course of business. What will be your duties as an auditor in relation to those transactions? Duties of auditor in identifying significant related party transactions. First, he will inspect the underlying contracts or agreements, if any, and evaluate whether the business rationale of the transactions suggests that they may have been entered into to engage in fraudulent financial reporting or to conceal misappropriation of assets. The terms of the transactions are consistent with management's explanations and the transactions have been appropriately accounted for and disclosed in accordance with the applicable financial reporting framework. Second, obtain audit evidence that the transactions have been appropriately authorized and approved. The auditor has a responsibility to perform audit procedures to identify, assess, and respond to the risks of material misstatement arising from the entity's failure to appropriately account for related party relationships, transactions, or balances. During the audit, the auditor should maintain alertness for related party information while reviewing records and documents. He may inspect the records or documents that may provide information about related party relationships and transactions. Explain in detail with examples. During the audit, the auditor should maintain alertness for related party information while reviewing records and documents. He may inspect the following records or documents that may provide information about related party relationships and transactions. For example, entity income tax returns, information supplied by the entity to regulatory authorities, shareholder registers to identify the entity's principal shareholders, statements of conflicts of interests from management and those charged with governance, records of entity's investments and those of its pension plans, contracts and agreements with key management or those charged with governance, significant contracts and agreements not in the entity's ordinary course of business, specific invoices and correspondence from the entity's professional advisors, life insurance policies acquired by the entity, significant contracts renegotiated by the entity during the period, internal auditor's reports, documents associated with the entity's filings with the securities regulator. Question number 4 is the auditor has no obligation to perform any audit procedures regarding the financial statements after the date of the auditor's report. However, when after the date of the auditor's report but before the date of the financial statements are issued, a fact becomes known to the auditor that, had it been known to the auditor at the date of the auditor's report, may have caused the auditor to amend the auditor's report. Explain the auditor's obligation in the above situation. This is SA 560 subsequent events case. अब ऐसी कोई सिचुएशन ऑडिटर्स के सामने आती है, देन ही शेल फर्स्टली मैटर डिस्कस करेगा मैनेजमेंट या फिर दोज चार्ज विद गवर्नेंस के साथ. सेकेंड, ही विल एनालाइज दैट अमेंडमेंट की नीड है भी फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स में या नहीं. अगर है तो ऑडिटर इंक्वायरी करेगा मैनेजमेंट से कि वो उस मैटर को फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट में कैसे एड्रेस करने वाले हैं. Question number 5 is SA 560 subsequent events deals with the auditor's responsibilities relating to subsequent events in an audit of financial statements. Financial statements may be affected by certain events that occur after the date of the financial statements. Many financial reporting frameworks specifically refer to such events, explain those events, and also define subsequent events. SA 560 subsequent events deals with the auditor's responsibilities relating to subsequent events in an audit of financial statements. Financial statements may be affected by certain events that occur after the date of the financial statements. Many financial reporting frameworks specifically refer to such events. Such financial reporting frameworks ordinarily identify two types of events. First, those that provide evidence of conditions that existed at the date of the financial statements, and second, those that provide evidence of conditions that arose after the date of the financial statements. SA 700 explains that the date of the auditor's report informs the reader that the auditor has considered the effect of events and transactions of which the auditor becomes aware and that occurred up to that date. Now, the definition of subsequent events. It refers to the events occurring between the date of the financial statements and the date of the auditor's report and facts that become known to the auditor after the date of the auditor's report.
I hope you guys enjoyed and found this video helpful. Do write your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video with new chapters and new questions. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and मेहनत करते रहें और आगे बढ़ते रहें.